Hello and welcome to Theme Park Worldwide, where our trip here to Florida continues. Today we're here at the Universal Orlando Resort.
Oh, I love it here.
Oh, honestly, this resort has just got so much better over the past few years with some recent addition known as the VelociCoaster.
I'm so excited.
Oh, honestly, it's going to be Charlotte's first time on it because it's your first time back in 3 years.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to be filming a few vlogs from Universal this trip, including Halloween Horror Nights that is back, and we've not done that for a few years either.
Horror Nights.
Oh, we're really excited. So that'll be a dedicated vlog coming up here on the channel. It's nice and early. Park opens at 8 AM.
I know, it's early.
Yeah, so we're going to head into studios first. With the vlogs we're doing from Universal, we'll be mixing between the two parks. Of course, Universal Studios Florida, and you can see it there just behind us. Islands of Adventure as well. Oh, look at that awesome view. Hard Rock Cafe off to the right. Toothsome Chocolate Emporium. VelociCoaster just going over the top out there. Talk about timing. And then, of course, the Hulk off to the left there as well. Yeah, this is a resort that's just kept on getting better and better in my opinion since I first came in 2014. And here we go, there's the iconic archway. Oh, Back to the Future playing as well, fantastic. Wish that was still a ride here. And of course, the iconic globe off to the left there as well. Beautiful morning. I don't think it's going to stay like that though, so we're going to try and do a lot of outdoor attractions first before the storm comes in. We said this yesterday and it never came, but we think it will do today. Ride Rockit off to the left. Welcome to Universal, we're back. Well, this is a little preview of what to expect from our Halloween Horror Nights vlog. I've got to say, this looks amazing. All the pumpkins, Charlotte.
Oh, it's lovely.
It's really nice, and yeah, we cannot wait to see the 10 different houses and all the scare zones as well. And that vlog will be coming up very soon here on the channel. Well, the plan was to start with a ride this morning on Ride Rockit, but it's still testing at the moment, so we'll come back to that a little bit later on. I tell you what though, it looks so good, that coaster, doesn't it? With the blue Floridian sky just up there. Oh, and there's the non-inverted loop. It is testing though, so it'll probably be open soon. But yeah, the reason we started in this park, because it opens at 8 AM, Islands opens at 9, so I thought we'll come over here first, do a few rides, and of course head over to Islands of Adventure. Welcome to London, King's Cross Station just over there. Should we get the tube, Charlotte? Just over here. I've got to say, it's very quiet this morning. It's definitely worth heading in nice and early and making your way down to what is many people's favourite ride in this park, and a fantastic indoor roller coaster. You looking forward to this again? Oh, here we go. I'm really excited. Leicester Square Tube Station. Do you remember how emotional Charlotte got last time? Seeing it for the first time, like walking around here into Diagon Alley. It's also a good time to get some photos in Diagon Alley because it won't be too busy around here. Here we go. Yeah, look at this. Welcome back. Oh.
Oh, it's so nice, isn't
it? One of the most immersive theme park areas anywhere.
That's quiet too.
Yeah, it's a good time to take photos actually. Do you want me to take a nice picture of you with the dragon? Great way to start the day. 15-minute wait for Harry Potter and the Escape from Gringotts. Unfortunately, can't take you on many of the rides here at Universal, but I can take you in the queue line. So here we go. It's a great queue line, this one too. Yeah, of course, you've got the free lockers just over here, where you scan your park ticket or use the fingerprint depending on the lockers. You vary at the different rides, and then yeah, you store your bags for free. Here we go then. Welcome to Gringotts. Look at this. One of the most impressive queue lines you'll ever see, this is. With the huge chandeliers, the domed glass ceiling up there. How do you feel seeing all this again, Charlotte?
Oh, it's lovely.
If you've not seen any of our vlogs from here before, obviously Charlotte is a massive Harry Potter fan. She loves it. So yeah, the attraction itself is an indoor roller coaster that features lots of different trick track elements, including a really fun section where you actually go through the screen, which is very cool.
Fireworks from my brothers Fred and George. Phillips, what are you doing here? This is my office, Lord Ad. The question is, what are you doing here?
I was about to show our new clients the vault. I was just getting the keys.
Well, I moved them.
Oh, we're in the lift now, making our way down to the vaults. really cool. 2 pre-shows, and then we arrive in the station. We'll see you when we come off. Well, it wasn't even a 15-minute wait there. We walked straight onto Harry Potter and the Escape from Gringotts. What an attraction!
Oh, it's such a great ride. When you're a big Harry Potter fan, it's even better.
It really builds up as well with the pre-shows and going down in the elevator at the start, and the scale of the station on that is amazing. I tried to capture, of course, a bit of that before we went on. And the ride itself is an indoor roller coaster that features the trick track element, and it's very cool. It's a good long ride. There's lots to see. It is mostly screen-based. You need to wear 3D glasses on there. There's some really cool elements on that.
It is, but it is quite screen-based heavy in there.
Yeah, it would be nice if there was a few more physical sets throughout the attraction. However, one of my favourite scenes is when you're being put into the vault and you've got like all the track running above you. There's lots to look at, which is great. And when you come on these attractions over here, especially the indoor rides, there's so much to see absolutely everywhere.
It really is.
And yeah, the ride system is phenomenal because the trains can actually spin all the way around as well, 360 degrees. You've got lots of different water effects, which is quite cool.
I was like,
blasting at you. Along with that, there's heat in certain scenes, like when the dragon breathes fire on the screen, they blast heat at you and wind to make it feel like you're going faster.
So much going on.
Oh, it really is a fantastic coaster. Harry Potter and the Escape from Gringotts here in Diagon Alley. Well, I've been coming to Florida since 2014, and this has got to be the quietest I've ever seen it here in Diagon Alley. Look at this, like so much room to walk around, take photos, just enjoy it all. Obviously it is early on the morning, it will get busier than this. But yeah, even at this time on the morning, I've been down here and there was still a pretty big crowd still. So yeah, look at this, it's just so quiet. Perfect for just looking at all these wonderful facades and shops, and there's so many details in this area, which is phenomenal. And of course at night as well, it also looks fantastic. Yeah, just lots to explore all the way around here, including the leaky cauldron just over there as well. Fantastic food in there, really nice part of the experience. And the fire-breathing dragon at the top just there as well. Every so often blasts fire out here in Diagon Alley. Look at this inside here. So much movement, lots going on, which is really cool. There's loads to look at. Universal did an amazing job with Harry Potter. Oh, I know where Charlotte's going. She's seeing cakes just up there. Oh no, not the cauldron cake. You got a warning about those, haven't you?
So if you come in here and you can see this cauldron cake, the cauldron isn't edible, it's rubber.
Yeah, we found that out back in January at Universal Studios Hollywood on our California trip. But yeah, you got some lovely cakes in here. Yeah, bear that in mind with the cauldron. It may look really nice, but yeah. And there it is, the offending cauldron cake from our trip earlier this year. It looks a little bit different on top actually now.
It does.
But yeah,
It's nice.
this is all rubber round at the side. Charlotte thought she could eat the whole thing. Well, we've left the Wizarding World of Harry Potter for now, and yeah, gonna head onto Transformers The Ride 3D. We found out that Ride Rockit opens at 9:15, so we're gonna do that before we head over to IOA, ready for VelociCoaster.
So excited.
Honestly, let's it warm up a little bit then as well. Yeah, we're gonna have a nice ride on Transformers. 5-minute wait for this one. Brilliant dark ride.
It's a high-risk scenario of blast.
Fantastic themed key line, this one. You got all these different buttons and stuff that you can press just up there. There you go. Dispatch, turn all them. Yeah. I like the little interactives. So yeah, we'll see you when we come off. That's the thing here at Universal Orlando. There's a few rides we can take you on, but not many. Dispatch. So we just had our ride there on Transformers, completely walk on there as well.
It's crazy that ride, it's like the movement and everything, but it does make me feel a bit sick.
Yeah, it's heavily screen based, but there's some good props as well.
Really good ride, there's just so much going on.
Yeah, I really like it. It's quite an intense experience, and the good thing is it's a long ride as well. Like, it's really good. Yeah, here we go. I love the Transformers. Yeah, these are brilliant. Oh, you got away, Charlotte. Yeah. Yeah, these are fantastic.
It is an honor.
Oh, there you go. A little meet and greets. I tell you what, it's so quiet here this morning. Brilliant. But yeah, really do like Transformers. It's a fantastic attraction. And yeah, we're going on another coaster now, Ride Rockit. Obviously, most attractions here in this park are actually indoors. So we thought we'd try and do some of the outdoor bits over in IOA, really, just in case this storm does come in later. Then we can save some of the indoor attractions and also some of the shows like the Bull and Stuntacular until later on when, yeah, this weather might move in. We just thought I'd mention that, of course, you've got a new Minions attraction, which is currently being built in the former Shrek building. That's off to the left, so yeah, that's going to be coming probably next year. And also the Monsters Cafe is closed here now as well. A shame about that, because I really liked it. Part of me thinks, though, there's going to be a new Monsters Cafe up in Epic Universe, that new theme park they're building a couple of miles down the road, set to open in 2025. But yeah, we're going to have a ride now on Ride Rockit. Fantastic coaster this, really enjoyable. It's better riding it earlier in the day because it does get quite rough later on. But yeah, built by Mara. So yeah, let's go and get on it. Obviously, you can pick your tune on this as well, which is really cool. It's got all the sound system built into the trains on here. I tell you what, it rips through the trains though. Look at the dispatches, getting them sent out up that vertical lift hill. Oh, it goes so slow over the top there now. I do think this ride isn't going to stick about for a long time. It's slow over the top. It's aging. An awesome front row ride there on Ride Rockit, and we only waited 5 minutes for it as well.
I really enjoyed that. It was so smooth, so fast, great ride.
Yeah, honestly, it's a different coaster when you ride it on the front and earlier in the day. If you ride it on the back or any other seats other than the front later in the day, it's quite a rough experience.
I really
but
enjoyed that.
Oh, that was really nice. Sun shining, lovely blue skies, had our tunes blasting out, had a bit of Black Eyed Peas pumping. Oh, it was fantastic, really enjoyed that. And what a morning. It's only just gone 9 o'clock as well. Like, it's crazy. You get started nice and early here at Universal. They open up well early. But we're heading over to Islands of Adventure now. Absolutely amazing park this is, and home to one of my all-time favourite roller coasters. It is, of course, Jurassic World VelociCoaster.
I'm so excited.
Here we go. Of course, it is an Intamin. It warms up throughout the day, but we know we've got poor weather coming in. So the plan is we're going to get on it a couple of rides first, and then obviously later on the storm's, hey, how you doing? The storm is supposed to give in a little bit later, and this park's open till 9, so we should be in for night rides tonight.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, so we warmed up nicely by then. Here we go then, the adventure begins. Yeah, the great thing is here at this resort is how both of the theme parks are located right next door to each other. And then yeah, you can just walk between the two. It takes about 5 minutes. You've got City Walk in the middle, but they are also connected by the Hogwarts Express as well. However, that is closed at the moment due to some technical issues. It's been ongoing for a few days. Yeah, hopefully we'll have that in action during our trip at some point. I really hope so. Got a bit of work going on here as well. That's a good thing. Even when they're doing building work and repairing facades and repainting, yeah, they put these nice facades up just here, which is really cool. I do love this part though. Of course, we've got the Hulk just down there. You can see the Cobra Roll from the B&M Beauty. And then we've got the VelociCoaster that we're going to see over the lake in just a few short moments. Oh, there she goes, up into the top hat. It looks so dramatic, doesn't it, over the lake just here. It opened last year here in IOA, and I was so excited to come and ride this coaster. Obviously the borders were closed when this ride opened, so I couldn't make it for the opening day. But I came straight out last November as soon as the borders to the US reopened. However, unfortunately, Charlotte couldn't join me, but she's here with me today to go and experience this epic ride. Look at that final inversion. I'm really looking forward to getting back on this. Oh, here we go then, viewers. The time has come to get back on this Intamin beauty. Look at it roaring around the track. Only a 25-minute wait this morning for Jurassic World VelociCoaster. How are you feeling, Charlotte?
Really excited with it.
Oh, honestly, I think you're really going to enjoy this coaster. It is an absolutely fantastic ride. It features 4 inversions, a top speed of 70 miles an hour, and there's 4 inversions on this as well, of course, all with a lap bar. And I tell you what, there's nothing like that feeling of coming out of the top hat, especially on the back row, and you get whipped out of your seat with it just being a lap bar. Honestly, I cannot wait for this. I'm looking forward to seeing what Charlotte thinks to it as well.
Accept the park ticket in the locker. Don't forget to empty your pockets. You will be going through metal detectors.
Oh, I'll tell you what, it's moving fast, this queue. I do love this little pre-show section. And there's the coaster train up there as well.
Ready to ride.
Hey! All the awesome lighting in here as well. Look at this. Well, this queue has moved so fast. We've only been in it about 10 minutes. Absolutely crazy. But Charlotte, the time has come.
I know, look at these.
Did you like the little effect there with the launch as well?
That's really good.
Are you excited? This is it. Charlotte's first time on VelociCoaster. Oh, look at these. Brilliant animatronics here in the queue line. They're so realistic. I think one's escaped. Just quite scary. But here we go. We will see you when we come off. Here's some off-ride footage from this epic ride in action. Oh. Had not one but 2 awesome rides on Jurassic World VelociCoaster. You know my thoughts on this ride, I absolutely love it. But what about Charlotte just there?
Honestly, that was absolutely brilliant. I enjoyed it so much from like start to finish. That ride is just amazing.
We had a front row and a back row ride, and we started with row 12 right on the back.
We did indeed.
And I tell you what, you're whipped around the layout
Yeah,
on there.
you are indeed.
In the paddock at the start, you've got all the raptors at the side, and you make your way around a couple of the inversions, which are fantastic. It's not particularly really fast, the first section, and even the first launch, it's quite gradual actually.
It's quite twisty, isn't it?
But this coaster really builds up throughout the layout, which is fantastic. Then of course you escape from the paddock into the second launch. How did you find that?
Oh, that was really good, like really powerful launch.
Oh, fantastic. I love the actions there. Powerful launch. It really just rolls straight into it. And then you're up into what is one of the highlights of this ride, and that is the awesome top hat. What a view.
The view is so good up there.
And on the back, you just get whipped straight over as well, like with just a lap bar on there. Literally straight over the top. And look at the operation of this as well.
Really good operation.
4 trains constantly running round. Honestly, they smash the operations of this. Brilliant to see. And then of course you make your way around the section here where we are now by the bridge over the water, where you go up into the stall.
Love the stall, love that.
Yeah, really nice elements
really
on
good,
there.
Yeah.
It looks really long from off-ride, but
Yeah,
you're not
it
actually
does.
upside down
No,
for that
you're
long
not.
on that, but still a great element. And then of course you make your way around to what, in my opinion, is the highlight of the ride, the final inversion, the Mosasaurus roll.
You feel like you're going to fly into the water.
Literally, yeah. How did you find that for the first time?
Scary.
The best inversion in the world, that is, in my opinion.
Really good.
I don't think you'll find a better inversion than that at the moment anyway. I mean, coasters and technology is always evolving, but this ride is absolutely phenomenal. I love it. I'm glad Charlotte does too.
Absolutely loved it.
Would you say is it a top 10 for you?
Yeah, I'd say it is in my top 10 to be honest.
And it's a full themed experience as well,
It
this
beats
ride.
Taron for me.
Oh, there you go, yeah.
Taron beat it.
I mean, everybody always compares this and Taron, and I have myself. However, they're both equally fantastic
They are.
rides, and also very different because obviously Taron doesn't feature any inversion.
No, it doesn't.
And this does. but both rides are amazing. I think the fact people compare them, because they are Intamin, they both feature 2 launches. The second launch is very similar to Taron, the fact it's in like a little trench as well. It's a spectacular ride. I'm glad that Charlotte loved it. We'll be back for some night rides later on. VelociCoaster, what a beauty. Welcome to Marvel Superhero Island, the incredible Hulk coaster just here. The B&M Beauty. Oh, we're gonna have a nice ride on this now. And yeah, what I love about this coaster is how it's got the onboard soundtrack, because it adds so much to the ride experience on here. A real epic soundtrack on this ride. So yeah, we're gonna have a nice ride on here now on the Hulk. Looking forward to this. Well yeah, it's not too busy at all today. We've got loads of rides doing. It's not even 12 o'clock yet. There on the incredible Hulk coaster, front row ride, and waited about 15 minutes with a short period of downtime. But yeah, they soon got it back up again, which is good.
Yeah, they did, which is good.
Oh, I love that coaster. 7 inversions and of course the launch straight out the top. Fantastic ride, but very intense.
It's not for me, unfortunately. Like, the ride's so smooth, but it's so intense.
Yeah, it really is. It's probably old school B&M, obviously built in 1999, and then it was retracked a few years ago. It was quite rough before the retrack. I'll tell you what, oh, the onboard soundtrack on there as well. It's got such a feel-good atmosphere with that ride. 3 trains on there as well, and yeah, overall a fantastic package. But no, I can see why Charlotte doesn't rate it that highly. You know, you don't really like the big intense coasters, but no, I'm glad that I got back on there on the front row. I love it to bits. It's the Hulk here in Iowa. So much better than when I first came here in 2014. Continuing on then with our afternoon here in Marvel Superhero Island. Like I say, trying to prioritise the outdoor attractions first. There's some brilliant indoor dark rides here in this park. Of course, the Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man, Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. We'll definitely get those done. However, yeah, just getting on the outdoor ones first. So yeah, 5-minute wait for Doctor Doom's Fearfall just here. I do find it quite funny, the name of this ride, how it's called Fearfall, because it's an S&S shot tower, so it shoots you up. Well, I suppose you do kind of fall back down, but yeah, it makes it sound like a normal drop tower, doesn't it, this one? Let's go and ride. Well, I tell you what, I don't know how they've managed to build a snowman around here when it's so hot. Well yeah, we said our ride there on Doctor Doom's Fearfall, which is pretty forceful actually. You do get some good airtime.
Yeah, really good bit of airtime.
Yeah, and a nice view at the top as well, which is good. We're here now, and of course what is the busiest part of both parks, Hogsmeade, in the Wisdom World of Harry Potter. Fantastic themed area. In fact, you've just seen a nice shot of Hogwarts. And yeah, we're debating going on Hagrid's. It's advertised 65 when I looked on the app just. 65 minutes for that coaster is not bad at all. So yeah, we're probably going to join that. I mean, the clouds are coming over. Well, it could be a bit of a risk because obviously we could wait a long time and end up getting rained off at the end. But I don't know, we want to ride it today, don't we?
Let's just do it.
Yeah, I think so. You just got to go for it, Anya, sometime. 65 minutes, it said on the app. Entrance is just down here on the left for Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. Really is a spectacular area. So much to see, including Charlotte. He's in this massive cupcake. Oh, look at that. $6. To be honest, it's not too bad. Like, you are in the Wisdom World. No, definitely not the cauldron. That's $11. Look at that. Oh. Delicious. There's the Hogwarts Express just behind as well. Yeah, Hagrid's just here on the right. Look at that. And she won't even share any with me. Shocking, that. Oh, here we go then. So it's actually only advertised at 45 minutes now, which is pretty quiet for Hagrid's just here. There's the motorbikes and the sidecars. We've got a few empty seats on that one there. Must be an issue with that train, but here we go. What an operation to watch. Let's see how long it takes. But yeah, 45. Not bad at all for this. Another beautifully themed queue line. So much to look at.
Just step on it.
Well, we've actually only waited 20 minutes so far. We're in the final room of the queue line. And normally when you get into here, it's only about 5 minutes to go until you're on the ride. I tell you what, that was a good call. Yeah, just after lunch doing that, brilliant. Yeah, really good. Well, things were going so well for us there on Hagrid, weren't they?
Really was.
And then the storm came in, but not directly over the park, but they have a policy that if there's a storm with lightning within 5 miles of the park, all the outdoor attractions have to close.
They do indeed.
So we ended up waiting like, well, an hour and 45 minutes in total for our ride, because we got right to the front. Literally, we would have been 2 trains and would have been on.
We would have
and it
been,
was complete shutdown. So I don't think the storm was directly overhead, but it was in the vicinity. So for safety reasons, they have to shut the outdoor attractions.
Which is fair enough.
Yeah, we thought to ourselves, if we leave,
We'll
then
just wait.
what else are we going to do?
Exactly,
You know, because you got the indoor attractions, but we really wanted to get on it. We know that that ride gets massive queues anyway, so we thought we'll just wait it out.
I really enjoyed it.
You loved it, didn't you, on there?
Really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it so much more than the first time we came, which is so strange.
And I think a lot of that does come down to the hype train, because when we first came here together in
was hyped
2019,
so much.
it was built up a lot. It was the new attraction. Everyone was really raving about it. It's a brilliant ride, but it was maybe
Fantastic.
overhyped a lot at the time.
Really enjoyed it.
Along with that, the landscaping's so much better on there now as well.
Trees have grown and stuff, which makes it even better.
Yeah, 100%. You actually do feel like you're going around a forest. And the thing is with that, of course, you've got the motorbike and the sidecar. Along with that, it's got 7 launches, it's got a spike track and also a drop track as well, like 13. So there's a lot going on that attraction.
I think there's some sections where it's just not needed.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I've always said this. I think it's got a few too many launches. I wish it flowed a bit better, but it isn't like a normal coaster. It's a storytelling experience.
So much fun.
It's a great family coaster, and yet it's got the onboard audio as well, making it a truly spectacular ride. It's always mesmerising to watch it when there's like 10 trains going round. It's such a huge operation seeing that, but at least we got our ride on there in the end. Anyway, we're going to head back over to Universal Studios Florida now and do some more rides over there, and then come back in here this evening and do hopefully a night ride on VelociCoaster.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed we'll get that with the weather tonight, and then do a few other bits as well. And just a short 5-minute walk later, we're around here now in Universal Studios Florida, and yeah, we're off to see one of my favourite things at this resort now, the Bourne Stunt-tacular. Honestly, this is absolutely amazing. Much like most things here, you can't film it, but this is epic, and Charlotte doesn't have a clue what to expect.
I don't have a clue what this is.
Do you like Jason Bourne?
Yeah, the films are quite good actually.
Well, you're going to see it come to life in an absolutely epic experience, but I'll talk more about it when we come out. Obviously, you've got some of the theming out here, the props for Halloween Horror Nights as well, which look absolutely awesome. We are so pumped for it. Yeah, this is one of the scare zones for the event. And like I say, our vlog will be coming up, but yeah, this is pretty epic in here. Shame we can't take you in, but in a way that does add to the magic of it. It keeps it so secretive, so people like Charlotte don't have a clue what to expect. Well, we've just come out of the Bourne Stunt-tacular, and I've seen that quite a few times now. It's mind-blowing, that show.
I'm absolutely blown away. That was brilliant. One of the best shows I've ever seen.
Like, you don't know what to expect when you go into there, and you watch a pre-show for about 10 minutes before, nothing really spectacular happens in the pre-show. Then you sit in this giant auditorium with the stage in front and just one big screen at the back, and you think, surely not much is going to happen.
Screen quality is amazing.
Honestly, that's the best screen I've ever seen. And then you've got all the actors, all sorts happens in there, loads of special effects. It's a 20-minute show, all about
Don't
Jason
miss
Bourne,
it
of
if
course,
you
and
come in.
his adventures around and everything that's happening. There's all sorts of special effects in it, and yeah, the mix between the screen and physical sets as well.
I can't believe what's just happened, to be honest.
The timing of that, everything's amazing. Honestly,
Everything's
like,
gotta be on point.
it really has. If you've never seen it before, it's hard to even talk about it and
you
describe
can't even
it.
talk about it.
It's a live action show with a big screen. screen that features set pieces as well, special effects, but then some things that you think are real aren't real. It's amazing, that show. Just come and see it. If you come in here, come and see it. It's a brilliant show. I could watch it all day. The Bourne Stuntacular, what a performance. Here we go there. Next up this afternoon, we're going on E.T. Adventure. 15-minute wait just here. And yeah, the great thing about this, it's the only ride in the whole park that I can actually take you on with. Yeah, a good old school dark ride. It's a good fun ride. Can you remember much, Charlotte?
No, I know we sat on a little bicycle.
Oh wow, here we go. Let's go and see E.T. He even says our name as well. He's going to go, Sean and Charlotte. Yeah, you're giving your name just here. And it comes out of E.T. at the end. Hey, and let's look at the ride system. Like a suspended dark ride. Yeah, it's really cool. And you sit on the bicycles. Let's go.
Wait, they got E.T. They're getting away. Unit 3, cut them off.
E.T. Go to Tickly. Hurry.
Wow. Look at this. Here we go. E.T. gonna say our name?
Goodbye, Mother Lily, friend, killer, over, tea, and tail.
Hey, there you go. Magic. Oh, well, we just come out of E.T. after a fantastic adventure there. Brilliant dark ride with so much to see, that is.
Really good fun, but it's a shame that it kept stopping.
Yeah, I'm not too sure why. Like, we were
it was just
stopping.
stacking.
Yeah, stacking throughout the scenes, I think. But it's a great ride.
It's a good ride.
And E.T. said our names as well. Oh, I do love it. It's a great classic ride, and honestly the sets in there are amazing. No screens to be seen, it's all physical set pieces, and yeah, lots to see and enjoy in there as well. Lots of activity going on around here. I think there's some sort of private event tonight. This park shuts shortly at 6 o'clock. Yeah, there's a corporate event on tonight, and of course tomorrow's Halloween Horror Night. Oh, we are so excited for it. Something else we're pumped for though right now is Revenge of the Mummy. It's back open after its refurbishment. Yeah, it was shut when I was last here in March. It was shut for actually over half a year whilst they've done a massive kind of system upgrade to it. So not really changing the theming or anything like that. It's more just you know, actually getting the ride up to that standard the Universal wants. So yeah, I can't film in the queue line or anything like that because you need to use the lockers just off to the left here. But yeah, we're going to have a ride on the Mummy, and yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Well, it was advertised at 45 minutes and we waited just 10 for our ride there on Revenge of the Mummy.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah, I'd imagine it's because the attraction's still under technical rehearsals at the moment, meaning that it's not officially back open every day.
Anytime.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Sometimes some of the effects might not be working and that sort of thing. And yeah, in terms of why it was closed, it was more to update the operating systems and more the technical aspects of it rather than the aesthetics and the theming in there.
Yeah.
However, we had a really good ride. We had all the fire effects, everything seems to be working. It's an indoor coaster.
Oh, it's so good.
Like loads to look out on there. It's a great ride, it really is. Obviously, if you follow our stuff back in the UK, at Alton Towers, our local park, they're planning on building a new indoor coaster. Something like the Mummy will be brilliant for Alton Towers.
Really good.
But yeah, it's a great ride. It doesn't feature any inversions. However, it's got the launch sections and also as well the turntables with the backwards section.
So much going on.
Lots of effects in there. And yeah, you can tell the ride's had a lot of TLC done to it. Everything looked really fresh. What we did notice though was the ride seems to be out of time a little bit.
Yeah, the timing wasn't there.
Yeah, there was a team member who actually rode just in front of us and he had a stopwatch, so they're clearly still working on getting the timings right, and it's good to see they're actively working on that as well. So yeah, I'm sure they'll get that sorted, and that's when it will be officially back open again. But 10-minute wait when we was expecting 45. No, really good that was. Great indoor coaster, the Mummy. We're doing really well at avoiding the rain and the storms at the moment, but yeah, look at that. The sky behind Ride Rockit. I think it's coming in. Hopefully we're going to get our night ride though on VelociCoaster, fingers crossed. But yeah, it's getting really windy now. We'll have to get some food actually over in the Simpsons land, hopefully just over there. I mean, this park's closing shortly, so fingers crossed we'll still be able to get some food. Then obviously you got the Simpsons ride just over there, which, to be honest, isn't one of my favourites, the Simpsons ride. It's just a simulator style attraction that isn't brilliant. Yeah, we've got lots of movement going on here, haven't we? Like, loads of activity going on. Great ride at the bottom though, is Men in Black Alien Attack just down there. Yeah, it's fantastic. Interactive shooting dart ride with some brilliant theming. Well, we couldn't get any food over in the Simpsons area in the studios. It was closed. So we've made our way back over to Islands of Adventure. And yeah, the outdoor attractions were closed, but now they're open again. Yeah, just in between the storms that haven't really come yet. They're in the area, in a 5-mile vicinity, like I say, at the outdoor ride show. But we'll see what happens. But we're going on the amazing adventures of Spider-Man now. 15-minute wait. Oh,
Spider-Man, are you okay?
Oh.
So I'll just get on the ride.
Hang on, it's on something else as well. Let me think. Oh, hello. Oh, he says it's better than the ride at Disneyland Paris. There we go. Yeah, this opened back in 1999, and this is absolutely fantastic. Some great theming in the queue line. But yeah, obviously Spider-Man that's opened in Avengers Campus at the Disney parks. That's an interactive ride. This one, you just sit there and enjoy it. So we'll see you when we come off. Shame we can't take you on this one. Got a great themed queue line though. There's the ride vehicle in the middle just there. I don't even think this is 15, to be honest. Well, we set our ride there over on Spider-Man and we walked straight on. What a brilliant dart ride that is.
I really like Spider-Man, prefer it to Transformers.
Yeah, some of the set pieces in there are phenomenal. And I've always kind of been a Transformers kind of guy. However, you know what? After doing more rides on that this past year, doing many trips out here to Florida, I think I'm starting to enjoy Spider-Man even more.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, you've got the flame effect in there as well, which is great. Obviously, you wear the 3D glasses too on there, but there's so much to look at.
A lot to look at in there.
You got like a giant Statue of Liberty, it's kind of on its side, loads to see, and a great flame effect that blasts out as well. Anyway, we've come back outside and it's starting to rain. Here we go, it's crazy, it's like 27 degrees, but here we go, we've got our umbrella.
Yeah,
it's quite refreshing though, to be honest, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Well, we're going to start making our way back round to the other side of the park, maybe do Kong actually on the way if that's not too busy, and then also as well head on to Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. It feels like we've packed so much in today.
It feels like we've been here for so long.
It really does. Like, it's been a long day today, but we've packed so much in. It's only like 6:30, 2.5 hours to go until park close. Fingers crossed for a night ride on VelociCoaster tonight. Popeye and Bluto's bilge rat barge is just here. One of the wettest, if not the wettest water ride out there, especially when you sat in the right seats. Here's Charlotte. I've got some good news for you, Charlotte. Because of this weather, we're not going to ride it today.
Yes!
But this trip, you've got to come and have a ride. All the viewers want to see you go on. And I thought we'll come in and see this little clip, because give Charlotte some support. Obviously with the water ride, it's not just about being soaked. You don't like being submerged here, the water coming on your head.
Coming all over me, and this is one of them rides.
I think people think that Charlotte just puts it on for the vlog, but honestly she really doesn't. She's terrified of water. But we can take you on. As you can see, she's using a GoPro down there. They now allow footage on ride, so we are going to film that at some point in this trip. Charlotte and Popeye will be coming up. How do you feel?
Terrified.
It will be coming up this trip. Give us some support. Right there, and up next it's time for Skull Island Reign of Kong. Here's Charlotte over here.
King Kong.
Oh, here we go, only a 15-minute advertised wait. To be honest, you don't want to wait any longer than that for this attraction, in my opinion. It isn't great, however, you have got an awesome King Kong animatronic at the end, which is really cool. You got this nice outdoor scene with the fire effects. However, because it's raining, I don't know if they'll be using this outdoor scene, because it's quite clever actually this. When it's raining, they can bypass this outdoor scene just here, which is pretty cool. Nice design.
Plan on taking an exam or dissecting another animal? Assuming I don't get torn apart by
Wow, look at VelociCoaster go. Well, we just had our ride over on Skull Island, and yeah, it was straight on King Kong. And yeah, don't get me wrong, the animatronic at the end is fantastic, but other than that, not loads to see. Oh, not like this beauty. Yeah, very heavily screen-based, that attraction, isn't it, unfortunately?
Screen-based.
But the animatronic is pretty awesome.
The animatronic's so good.
It's massive as well. You don't get to see the full King Kong, just his top half.
It's just like...
Nice impression there, Charlotte. Well, it's a lovely evening now, final part of the day. And yeah, obviously, I say the sun's gone down, but yeah, more, it's just getting dark tonight, so we're going to make our way over, have a ride on Forbidden Journey, and then, of course, head over to VelociCoaster. But yeah, this is the other side here, looking at the paddock. You actually get an awesome view down here of the second launch, which is pretty fantastic. And yeah, what I like around here is how all the lights are blue at the moment, and then they go red when the coaster's coming round. But yeah, this is fantastic. Look at this. A brilliant addition to Universal. Like, this coaster really is awesome. Yeah, there's the second launch just down there. This is actually the first launch that runs across this section. And of course, you've got the top hat over there in the distance. Yeah, I'll show you a couple of different angles from here. In fact, here it comes. Wow. Yeah, the paddock looks even greener now. All these trees have grown loads. This is the perfect time to step back into Hogsmeade and come and see Hogwarts just there. It really does look amazing, especially with the dramatic sky behind as well. Oh, I do love it. And only a 10-minute wait for what is one of the best and most advanced dark rides anywhere in the world. It's beautiful, this, isn't it? Oh, it really is nice. Fantastic ride, and yeah, you get to appreciate the awesome signage just here as well, which is really cool. Yeah, changed since Charlotte was last here. Do you remember it used to be chaos with the lockers in there before? In the bottom. Lockers are down here now, yeah, so much less chaotic. Fantastic queue line this, because you make your way into Hogwarts, then you come outside here, kind of in the grounds and see the conservatories, and then you head back inside just over here, where you see lots of different scenes that you'll recognise from the movies, all brought to life here in the Wisdom World. So well done, this is very atmospheric. All the talking portraits just in here. Amazing.
Must make a choice between what is right and what is easy. Here's my
Literally walk on for Forbidden Journey. Here we go. We will see you when we come off.
By the name of Hermione Granger.
Crazy to think that a ride like that is completely walk-on. That just shows how quiet today's been for us here. Oh, what an absolutely magnificent attraction. I've done it many times now since I first experienced it back in 2014, and I love it to bits. Of course, a robotic arm. You saw a little bit of footage there in the station, but honestly, that ride is incredible. It's long, it's got a lot of screens, however, you don't need to wear glasses on that, but there's a lot of physical sets to see as well as you make your way throughout Hogwarts and the surrounding area.
Yeah, the ride itself is so good, but for a motion sickness point of view, no, it just makes me feel so sick.
A lot of people feel the same. Charlotte's not the only one.
Really bad motion sickness on that.
Yeah, you've got to think, you do tilt all the way back. You've got the over-the-shoulder restraints, but it's a beautiful attraction, that is. And I tell you what, just walking throughout Hogsmeade at night here is so special. I mean, you can see it there behind us. Lovely. It's great in the daytime, but at night this area is so beautiful, and with the projection mapping on Hogwarts Castle itself. Anyway, the good news is the weather's quite nice actually tonight. Like, hopefully we're going to get this night ride now on VelociCoaster. So then we're going to make our way around there now and get a ride in, last hour of the day. But I tell you what an action-packed day. We've done loads across both parks today.
Fantastic.
Oh, awesome. Oh, another area of the park that looks great at night. Lost Continent just here. Beautiful with all the palm trees lit up. Oh, it's so nice around here. I mean, this whole park's great at night, but oh, just to see it again all lit up gives me shivers. But yeah, something else I can't wait for, and that'll be coming up in the day 2 vlog. Not just the water rides, it's Poseidon's Fury, yes! It's actually back open now. It was shut for ages throughout COVID. It's back open, but it's actually just been shut for a short refurbishment. But you know what? It reopens tomorrow at the time of recording. So yeah, when we're back here for the day 2 vlog, we'll definitely check that out. Cannot wait for that. You can hear the screams, and here she comes. Oh, looking beautiful at night there. Oh yes, with the lights on as well. I know they've been having a few issues with the lights, but this train seems okay. Look at that. It is gorgeous tonight. Are you ready for your night ride, Charlotte?
I'm so excited.
I'm so happy that we should be getting it. I mean, it looks all right, doesn't it, tonight? So fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, what a nice ambience. And you know where the 2 big coasters are in this park? It's got that big beam of light just there from the station. And off to the left, you've got a beam of light for the Hulk just there that's even brighter. You see it all the way up there. Look at that, really bright. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Here we go. Advertised wait time, 35 minutes. However, as we can see, it's only just in the building there, not even down in the extended. 20 minutes max for this, I reckon. Let's go and we'll put in some off-ride shots. Well, we've just had not 1 but 2 awesome night rides on VelociCoaster. I only waited about 15 minutes for each of those.
That was really good.
Honestly, at night that coaster is phenomenal, it really is. And that means you've had 4 rides on there now today.
Really good going, to be honest.
What are your overall thoughts then on VelociCoaster?
Oh, I absolutely love it. I think it's a top 3, to be honest.
Top 3?
Yeah,
oh, that's
really
quite high up in the rankings, that is. I knew that you'd like it.
Really like it.
Oh, but what a brilliant coaster. In the daytime it's brilliant, but at night it really is on another level.
Better.
They need to sort the lighting out on there. It's not working on all of the trains, unfortunately, but hopefully they can get that rectified.
Yeah, I know, it's such a shame.
Oh, but I tell you what a great day. We've actually done 13 hours across both parks. We are tired tonight, but you know what? It's been more than worth it. Another big highlight for me was Born Stuntacular, seeing that again.
Really good.
And yeah, just of course spending time here with Charlotte for the first time in 3 years.
I know, it's been crazy.
Yeah, what else have you enjoyed? Harry Potter?
Oh, I really enjoyed Ride Rockit.
Yeah,
It's been lovely to get back to the park, to be honest.
And it's been so quiet.
Yeah, it has been quiet.
We have done a lot of attractions today across both parks, but I tell you what, it's been fantastic, it really has. Obviously we got here for 8 AM, it's just gone 9 o'clock park close here in IOA, but this park at night, I love it. I mean, look at the Hulk behind us, such a sexy BLM that is with the lighting.
Stunning.
Oh, but honestly, what a great day. Thanks for joining us. We've got lots more Universal coming up because we've got Halloween Horror Nights next.
So exciting.
Oh, we cannot wait for that. We've got all the 10 houses, scare zones, shows, and so much more. And then along with that, there'll be a day 2 vlog, including the water ride.
Oh, no.
Bit of water ride action coming up, Popeye as well, and yeah, so much more from our trip. We're only just getting started with this trip.
We are.
Loads to enjoy. So yes, come and join us in the next vlog. It's Halloween Horror Nights here at Universal, and we cannot wait for the spooky season to begin on Scream Park Worldwide. But from Islands of Adventure, this absolutely world-class park, that leaves us with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. See you for some spooks.